What if I told you that right now, at this very second, 5 of the world's richest companies are selling something you never agreed to sell? Your attention. Not your data. Not your clicks. Your actual, biological, irreplaceable human attention. And in 2026, that single invisible resource is worth more than gold, oil, or real estate. Meta alone is forecast to collect $243 billion in ad revenue this year, every single cent of it purchased with the seconds you spend staring at a screen. This story starts in 1971, before the internet, before smartphones, before TikTok stole your last 3 hours. A Nobel Prize-winning economist named Herbert Simon wrote something that sounded absolutely ridiculous at the time. A wealth of information creates a poverty of attention. He called it the attention economy. The idea was simple. Information isn't scarce. Your brain's ability to process it is. And in a world of infinite information, attention becomes the only truly finite currency. Nobody listened. But 50 years later, every tech giant on the planet built their empire on his prediction. They didn't just read his paper, they weaponized it. Now, you've heard the stat. Humans have an 8-second attention span, shorter than a goldfish. Every marketing deck loves it. There's one problem. It's completely made up. The goldfish stat came from a 2015 report with 0 peer-reviewed science behind it. No experiments. No methodology. Fabricated. But here's the twist. The myth spread because it felt true. Because something genuinely is happening to our ability to focus. Studies show heavy social media users are 33% more likely to report attention fragmentation. 59% of workers can't go 30 minutes without a digital interruption. The goldfish number is fake. The problem it describes is real, and someone is profiting from it. Here's how the machine works. You open Instagram. You see something mildly interesting. You scroll. Every scroll sends a signal back to the algorithm. This person stayed. Show more of this. After enough signals, the algorithm has a model of your brain. It knows your emotional triggers. It knows your dopamine patterns. And it knows how to keep you there. Then, Instagram sells that time to advertisers. In 2025, Meta generated over $196 billion from advertising. YouTube crossed $60 billion. Amazon hit $68 billion. Together, just 3 companies control 62% of all digital ad spending on Earth. What are they selling? The seconds of your life you hand them for free. Here's what makes attention unlike any other currency. You cannot print more of it, you cannot borrow it, you cannot save it. Every human alive gets exactly the same supply, 24 hours, 86,400 seconds. No algorithm changes that number. Meanwhile, content multiplies endlessly. Billions of videos, billions of posts, all competing for the same fixed pool of human seconds. This is why attention is the only truly scarce resource in the digital economy. And the platforms that figured this out first? They became the most valuable businesses in human history. So, what do you do with this? First, understand that attention is leverage. The people who can sustain deep focus for hours are increasingly rare and increasingly valuable. Second, treat your attention like money. You wouldn't hand a stranger your wallet. Yet we hand our focus to apps engineered by teams of psychologists to make that feel natural. Third, and this is the counterintuitive one, the best way to protect your attention may be to create rather than consume. Because the people building the attention economy are playing the other side of the trade. They spend time once to earn attention forever. Herbert Simon predicted all of this in 1971. The question he couldn't answer was, once people understand their attention is being monetized, what do? That's the question worth sitting with today. If this made you think, share it. And subscribe, because next week we're going deep on the psychology of why you can't stop doom scrolling even when you know exactly what's happening to you. See you there.